So a little bit about me, of course, Brandi Fox. I was a full-time social worker for 5 years. And then I quit being a full-time social worker after year 5, and I transitioned into full-time employment in 2016. My first business was Pen for Us Mobile Massage Service. I've been running that business for 10 years. It'll be 11 years in March. I started it when I was 21, so definitely young, tender. I was married, I had kids, I was in school full-time at UNC Charlotte, so and working part-time. So it was a lot that I had on my plate at that time, but I can definitely say that going through that transition definitely built me as an entrepreneur and gave me that resiliency that I felt like I need to properly transition from working in corporate America. I worked at Department of Social Services, getting out of that kind of corporate mindset and transitioning into an entrepreneur mindset. One thing that a lot of people overlook when it comes to that entrepreneurship is they're so quick to hop out of corporate America or their main job that they forget about the importance of taking some of those key business principles from these businesses. Because even though you might not like them, even though you might dread going in, and some people, they love what they do, they just want to change. You got to remember that most of these businesses are multi-million-dollar businesses. So what you want to do before you leave, the first step before you do anything is you want to be able to take as much as you can about the business principles that work and the business principles that didn't work, and make sure that you find a way to incorporate that into your new business. And what I mean for that, about what I mean when I say that is, for example, working at the Department of Social Services. As y'all know, it's a bunch of departments that's working under one umbrella. And one thing that I learned from DSS that I put into my business, especially when I started hiring my team, expanding my massage business to different cities, it allowed me the opportunity to know the importance of checks and balances and organizational structure. Having some type of hierarchy in place, and having code of conducts in place, having operations, manuals, those type of things in place before you begin to grow your business. So that was really important for me, because when you're ready to transition out your business, kind of hand it over to somebody else or start a new business, you want to have those foundational principles, how your business runs, how do you get paid, who does what. You want to have all these things in place. And I can honestly say that working for a big corporation like DSS, it helped me put those checks and balances in place and helped me be able to efficiently be able to transition out of my full-time business Pen for Us and transition into be the entrepreneur. I also started a mobile grilling business, Grilling with the Fox. In addition, my newest venture is Rolling CLT Rink and Lounge, which is Charlotte's first Black-owned outdoor and mobile rink and lounge. So just know that when you transition out, this is just the beginning. Your first business is just the beginning. Once you get everything kind of rolling, once you get comfortable, it opens the opportunity for you to be able to do a lot of other things. Because what I noticed with the entrepreneurs that I work with, I noticed that they have a lot of ideas. Like, I meet with people all the time and they're like, I got 5 businesses I'm thinking about. And we break it down to one, but I want you to know that once you get that first business rolling, the second business is cake, the third business is super cake, and the fourth business, by this time, you're a whole entrepreneur guru, and it's basically about systems. And that's when you will learn that starting a business, growing a business is all about creating systems. Creating those systems is something that you do with experience, and it's some things that you can incorporate off the rip when you first start. Those are all things that I'm going to cover today. So with that being said, I'm gonna hop right into our presentation and go ahead and get started. Before we start, did anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? Perfect. All right. So welcome to our transitioning from full-time employee to entrepreneur training. A little bit about me. I have 10 years of entrepreneur experience. I am the owner of 4 profitable brands. I have 8 entrepreneur incubator certifications. I'm a 2-time pitch winner. I'm a 3-year pitch coach competition winner. So I have coached 3 pitch competition victories. And I also have my master's certification in digital entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship is not just something that I do. It's something that I live, breathe, I love. Like, sometimes I can't sleep at night because I'm thinking about something dealing with my business, or I'm up at 3 sometimes because I'm thinking about something for my business. So just know that, this is a passion. It's not something that I take lightly. I love entrepreneurship, and I love being able to equip especially my people, with the tools that are necessary for us to efficiently grow businesses. Because what I hate to hear is when people say, that's why I don't go with Black businesses, or that's why I don't deal with y'all, you know, all that. So I feel like that a lot of that comes with a disconnect. I feel like that as minority-owned businesses, that we are in the back of the business hub. Like everybody else has a system, everybody has every other ethnicity has a business model or something that they can pass down. Like when you see nail shops, you see a lot of Asians. When you see gas stations, you see a lot of people from the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their niche, except for us. That we're not, for some reason, we're unable to learn, duplicate, expand, and recycle that. So that is the foundation of Be the Entrepreneur, to be able to equip minority-owned businesses with all those beautiful entrepreneur secrets for us to be able to grow sufficient businesses the right way from the beginning, and not do what I see a lot of us do. We realize, oh, I can do hair. I'm about to start doing hair as a business. You've been doing hair for 5 years, but your business is not registered. You don't have a tax EIN number. You don't have any business credit to be able to get you a building, get you more supplies. So that is the passion behind me starting this business.